what's going on? This is Technically Urban, and today we're going to be reviewing the ZeroLemon ToughSound Bluetooth speaker. This thing is great. I've been testing it for the past couple days now, and from what I've been able to gather, this thing has good bass, good sound, rugged, durable, and of course, water resistant. These are important things that we want to look for in a Bluetooth speaker, especially if you like to take your Bluetooth speakers out, which I feel, in my opinion, when you'll see the review, I honestly feel this is really good for people that go hiking, go biking, camping even. It's a great speaker, has good battery life. Let's check it out. So this is the box that will come when you order the ZeroLemon ToughSound Bluetooth speaker. Pretty small box. I did open it before to test the unit out, but this is what you get. The ZeroLemon branding, and the picture of the device has LED lights, 6 hours of talk time, 6 hours of playback time, has a microphone, and can make phone calls, of course. There's a 40mm driver. You can see all that information there. And it has, of course, 10 meters, 30 feet distance. So keep that in mind when you have your phone in your pocket and walk away from the Bluetooth speaker, of course. And comes with a 3.5mm auxiliary cable, 3.5mm to USB-A, which is what you're going to use to charge the device. You plug it into the auxiliary. We'll get into that in a minute. It's IPX8 waterproof and, of course, shockproof. There's a video of these guys, ZeroLemon, throwing this thing out of a window while playing some awesome orchestral music. Pretty awesome. If I can find the link for the video, I will link it in the description below. So, take a look at this. There's your box. I'm going to crack it open, as it just tried to by itself just now. Here is the documentation that comes along with it. The ZeroLemon Bluetooth speaker. Kind of get an idea of what you'll be doing with that right there. I'll set that off to the side. And here's the unit itself. Take it out of the bag. This is what it comes in. And there is the device. We'll take a quick look at it. Kind of like a puck shape. Very rugged, has a nice weight to it. As you can see, there's a metal grill. The only part besides the screws and the auxiliary port that's metal on here, everything else kind of like a rubberized feel to it. Almost kind of like an OtterBox feel, if you want to kind of visualize how that would feel in the hand. In the back, you have the ZeroLemon branding, the Bluetooth speaker, input 5 volts, audio output 5 watts, and the battery capacity of 1500 milliamp hours. And has a 1/4 inch female screw. If you want to, actually, it has a bunch of stuff you can screw it into that comes in the box, and we'll take a look at that in a second. I actually have this tripod stand here. Doesn't come with the Bluetooth speaker when you buy it, but kind of give you an idea. You can pretty much plug it into anything with a 1/4 inch screw, and it's pretty cool. I mean, this is something that I bought for like a phone, but it gives you an idea, what you can do with it. Set up a tripod. It has a bunch of peripherals you can screw it onto, and we'll get to that, of course, in a minute. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea how you can pretty much utilize that, which is really cool. So looking at the Bluetooth speaker, you have 4 buttons here. This is the play, pause, and on button. You hold this for 2 seconds and it activates the device. You have the volume up and down, which also works as the track forward and track previous buttons. And you have the LED light button, which can change. There's 2 modes to it, pulsating and kind of, you can rotate through the colors. There's various colors, red, blue, green, and yellow on here. And there's also a reset button. I wanted to show you this. So this essentially kind of unpairs this Bluetooth speaker from your phone or tablet or wherever you have it plugged into. So those are the buttons on here. Real quick, also, this is an auxiliary port where you can plug in your aux cable to those phones that do have those headphone jacks still. There's also an LED ring around the auxiliary port here, and it'll let you know when the device is paired and when the battery is being charged and when the battery is low. The LEDs are inside the speaker grill. If you want to take a look right here, there is a microphone. You can kind of take a look at that. The microphone. I thought it was a speck of dust when I first got it, but it actually is the microphone. There's also a microphone right above there as well. So that's an idea for the unit. Like again, very rugged feeling. You know, very solid. Has a rubberized texture. This is all rubber. Kind of like an OtterBox feel to it. This is metal. The yellow here is plastic. Obviously, the screws are metal. And this is a clip here. It comes with a carabiner, and you can clip it to your book bag or your your side pocket, or however you want to carabiner this device. So we'll put that here. Actually, we'll set this off to the side, and what we'll do is check out what are the contents in the box, what you get with the speaker. So we'll open this up here. Again, I already opened this up, so we're gonna get an idea of what comes with this. So we'll put this off to the side. First and foremost, this comes with a bike mount, so you can attach this to the handlebars of your bike, or you can be crafty, attach it to a fence like I did when I was outside testing it, and it screws to the back of the Bluetooth speaker. You also have a suction mount, which you can attach to a window or any kind of surface. If you have like a GPS or a phone kind of holder in your car, you pretty much know how this works, except this gets screwed into the back of the device. Also, I would say the number one use for this would be your shower. And this is pretty loud, so you'll be able to hear your music over your loud shower going on. And I would say, once I get testing, you'll see what I mean. But it's actually pretty loud. Don't let the size fool you. This thing does get pretty loud and pretty bassy. So this is the suction mount that it comes with. This is the charging cable, as I was saying before. It's a 3.5 millimeter plug and the USB. So this gets plugged in right here, and then this gets plugged into any kind of power brick or USB port. Pretty self-explanatory. Plug it in, charges. You get an LED indicator around the ring of the aux port. And we also have, of course, a very small, I'd say about maybe a foot long auxiliary cable. Pretty self-explanatory, and of course pretty cool that they include that. I like short cables. And it comes with a carabiner. So I was saying before, you can attach this to the hook right here. You can put it to your book bag. You could put it to pretty much anything you want to hook it to. You can be crafty as well. You can set it up outside on a tree branch or something. I would say that this thing is very rugged, so if it were, unfortunately would fall, they would take the hit. It's really rugged. It's really thick. Yeah, so you wouldn't have to worry about any kind of falls. Like I said, ZeroLemon threw it out of a window while playing music and survived just fine. Again, I'll try to link the video in the description below. And it comes with a little strap as well, and you can strap that probably to the carabiner and then maybe hook it to something else. So those are the contents. We'll get a closer look again, just for those wondering what the detail of this. Again, it has some good weight to it. And one thing I do like about this speaker, like I said, it's definitely geared towards the outdoors, type of individual that like to go, hiking, mountain biking, camping. You don't have to worry about this thing falling in like a puddle or something. It'll just take the hit and keep on going. I haven't dropped it myself because I'm pretty careful, but I actually did drop it accidentally in the shower. I had the suction, didn't have the suction as well as I would have liked, but it fell, and it was just it was like nothing happened to it. This thing is like a tank. You could probably throw this across the street, hit someone in the head, and knock them out with it. It's pretty heavy, like I said. So we're gonna just take a quick moment, and I'm gonna try to pair this to one of my little burner phones on the side here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have my phone here. It's a Galaxy Note 3. It's a little broken, but it'll just be our, kind of like an example of how to pair this. Pretty simple. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the play button. You're gonna hold it for a few seconds. LED indicator comes on right here. and it cues on. So now my phone's letting me know because I have Bluetooth on. I did have this paired before, but it's gonna search as it's blinking. It's looking to be paired via Bluetooth. What you're gonna do is hit Bluetooth. So let's test out the audio. I'm gonna bring up SoundCloud real quick. I'm gonna play this at half audio because this is pretty loud. So now you can see the lights kind of pulsating with the music, and that's one of the settings right here with this LED light button. So if you push it, it'll just have one color. Push it again, turns it off, and this will actually pulsate with the music. That's at half volume. We'll put it at full volume. That's how loud it gets. And you know, with these lower end speakers, you do notice when you start getting on the high end, it starts to get a little distorted. It gets pretty distorted, and that just kind of comes with the territory of lower end speakers. You get your highs and bass start to get distorted. That's why I think medium to maybe 3/4 of the way up from your volume is your sweet spot. It can handle being raised up all the way. I think it would fare well with a podcast if you have it all the way. But really, I just wanted to test the bassy music to kind of give you an idea of how good the bass is, because this does have a 40mm driver, which is pretty cool. But that's the bass, and that's the audio test. I really dig it. I like the lights. I think it's a really cool feature, and it gives it a unique look. This doesn't, for people wondering, this isn't a smart speaker, so it doesn't have Alexa or OK Google or anything like that attached, with this. This is just a Bluetooth speaker, and I kind of like that. It does have that kind of puck shape. You can kind of take a look at it. If you want size comparison, you can kind of, let me see, I can use my, I have a USB flash drive here, Galaxy Note 3, such an old phone, but just to give you an idea, I have my, my headphone amplifier, my Hatu SE from Oppo, kind of give you an idea of size comparison of what you're working with here. I have something else too I can probably just throw in here for size comparison. I have a box of AirPods, and that'll give you a size comparison, so you can probably fit that right there in the box. So there's your size comparison of what you're working with. It's pretty small, but it packs a good punch as far as audio is concerned. So again, we'll give a little closer look to the speaker, and then if you want to turn it off, it's fairly simple. You just find the play button, you hold it for a few seconds, and it shuts off. One thing I didn't get a chance to test here, but when you raise the volume up on the Bluetooth speaker, it has like a piano key play. I'm not too familiar with all the keys of piano, but once you get to the high volume, it kind of has a piano key to like signify, all right, it's at the top of the volume, ain't gonna go no higher than that. So that is the ZeroLemon ToughSound Bluetooth speaker. That's what you're gonna search on Amazon. And last I checked, it's going for $24.99 plus shipping. Unless you have Prime, then it'll be free shipping, of course. And again, I just want to state that I am not being sponsored by ZeroLemon. I actually won this Bluetooth speaker in a Facebook giveaway, and I didn't see any I didn't see any reviews of this particular Bluetooth speaker on YouTube, so I wanted to be the first one. I think it's an underrated product from ZeroLemon. It's very cool, very rugged. It packs a punch, and I like the size, I like the look of it, and the LED pulsating with the music is very cool, especially if you want to dim the lights and kind of just have something playing in the background. I think it looks awesome, in my personal opinion. So this has been my first tech review. Please like, share, and subscribe to Technically Urban. I should be getting some more unboxings coming in this channel in the future. I have some headphones to review from various brands like Audio-Technica, Sennheiser, Grados. Of course, you saw earlier I have an Oppo Hatu SE that I can review. I'm getting a Canon T7i Rebel camera and some lenses. So a lot of unboxings here. I'm going to try to do some vlogging on here as well. You know, just kind of starting out. But this was my first review. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video. This has been Technically Urban, signing off.